Hi everyone, this is the Ball Lab. So what we do in the Ball Lab is really focus on kind of doing making sulfur compounds that are very important for drug discovery. So we're focused on reaction development. So thinking about what is the recipe we can put together to make many different versions of molecules. So the way I kind of think about it is, say if you're cooking a soup, you have like a tomato base. Well, what are all the different types of things you can do in there to make different versions of soup that have that base? So we're trying to develop reactions that we can use one set of reactions to make many different versions of molecules that would be helpful for drug testing. So we set everything up, we do a reaction, we put all these different components in there, and we want a product, our target molecule. Well, how do we separate that out? So typically what you can do is use a what's called column chromatography, and it uses silica gel. So if you're brushing your teeth, that gritty stuff is silica. So basically it's a different form of what you see like sand. And typically we have to set up this whole apparatus and use a lot of different liquids to do things. But there's a machine that kind of helps us do this more efficiently, and that's called our column chromatography system. And that's what we have here. So what a column chromatography system does is help to separate different compounds based off of their molecular properties, as well as whether or not they're UV active. And so this helps our students be able to, once they do a reaction, they're able to separate the different components, what they get out of that. And then there's other techniques we can do to identify which one of these peaks is our product. And we can also figure out too, if our reaction didn't go all the way or is this not complete, we can see like how much of the starting materials we have. And that gives us an indication that we have a little bit more work to do to get to the more perfect reaction.